Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back with more iRacing. This time around we're here for week 5 of the NASCAR Cup Series where we head to Phoenix. Now this one is going to be a bit of an interesting one. For those of you that aren't aware of the Phoenix Oval, it's a triangle. It's a very, very strange track to be racing on here today. We've got 156 laps ahead of us around this one, so it is going to be a long old race as well. Even if things run perfectly, we're probably going to be looking at close to an hour and a half. So yeah, with cautions and everything like that, which I'm going to hazard a guess and say are going to be quite likely here as well. We're in for an interesting race ahead of us. So we start P6 as the number 15 car. This is officially the start of 2020 Season 2 as well. So obviously we've got a new pace car and everything like that as well to hopefully make things even cooler over the course of this race. But as always though, the aim is just to try and survive and see how many championship points we can walk away with. We're currently sat P2 in Division 4 for the UK and Ireland at the moment, so I'd love to try and get towards the top and see if we can overtake the one guy ahead of us. But yeah, long season ahead still, as I've mentioned in every single one of these videos. But yeah, really do feel like this race is going to be one of those ones where it's either cautions every 5 laps or we're going to get quite a lot of green flag running. I can only hope it's the latter. But obviously if you're new around here, make sure you get yourself subscribed as well, and let's just dive right into this then. Cool. Everyone behind us not responding very well. Gears incredibly short as well as we get down in towards turn 1. Trying to keep the tyres in good nick here is going to be difficult. Qualifying was pretty spread out. I was like 3/10 off of the pole. You can obviously go below the line there as well, which is good. Yeah, very, very weird oval though, but I think it's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those races. How have they wrecked on lap 1? But why is it going to be one of those races? I beg, iRacing, please. How many cars are out of it then? How many have we lost? I don't know. Well, that was a great opening lap to this race. Pit road is open as well. Things you'd love to see, but what are you meant to do? we got one clean lap in, only 155 laps to go in this race. Yeah, I think hopefully now that means people might be a bit more sensible. At least obviously the laps are so short around here, a caution period won't take as long time-wise. But I feel like, yeah, this one is going to be very much just a bit of a slogfest trying to pick up good championship points when all is said and done as well. Already 2 to green. That's just how quick it is. Alright, so well, I think we got a caution before the end of lap 1, so that's why it's so quick to disappear once again. You can make up a lot of time in the pit lane as well. The throttle is so sensitive where the gears are so short. They're trying to keep it pinned at 45 miles an hour. It's going to be incredibly difficult. So we shall wait and see as to what does happen. But yeah, I mean, you can go all the way down here if you want to, I'm pretty certain. Obviously, as long as you back up over these dotted lines, I think that's how it works around here. But I'm not 100% sure, in all honesty. Now, is our crew chief on? I didn't notice that. No, I think he is. I think crew chief's here with us. Obviously, we've got our spotter as well in iRacing that I've got turned down pretty much to the minimum. He's more for the captions than anything else at this point, but yeah, is crew chief on? Is crew chief alive? I feel like I haven't heard the smooth voice of our crew chief in a while. Let's wait and see. Anyway, back to go green once more though. Safety car in this lap. Yes, we do. Crew chief is still here. That's good. So right, we're going to be starting once again on the outside then. Not too sure what 29 is doing. But yeah, this one though again is just going to be trying to save the tyres. You've actually got to use the brakes around here. So normally these tracks tend to suit us a little bit more. We've actually got to sort of like ride the brakes a bit. I remember the truck race we did a couple of months ago where we actually managed to form a breakaway. Again, still not quite sure how I managed that, but yeah, that was quite good fun. It was only a short race, but yeah. So, you know, you got to look at the positives as well there. But yeah, I think a lot of people, obviously, you got to hug the low line as well into the corners. Don't think there's going to be much room trying to get around the outside of other cars, but I'm about to get ready to go green once more though. Hopefully, maybe this time around we can make up a spot or so off the start. But again, we're waiting on the guys on the inside to try and react to the lights. Safety car in. Is the 7 going to go where he did last time? In fact, he's gone a little bit earlier. towards turn 1.
They're inside.
29 running very, very heavy into the corner. No, he wasn't. He did alright. Right, now we're going to see more cautions then. Right, we're just going to try and keep the tyres in good nick early on in this one. A bit wide there, that's fine though. I think, yeah, the top 4 are probably going to be a bit quicker than us here. 5th place I feel like we can probably hang with. And then obviously we'll have to wait and see. I like guys behind as well. We've got a racing lap completely done there though, which was good. It's all about obviously trying to make sure you move yourself back up towards the wall though, isn't it? On the exits of the corners. We've got a couple of guys battling behind us. Yeah, now we've got to hope that after that lap 1 caution, people are going to be a lot more sensible.
Fastest lap for Paris.
Well, yeah, I mean, 2020 Season 2, though, has technically arrived. I mean, this series doesn't really change with it at all, but I'm looking forward to the Nürburgring. I bought, obviously, a few pieces of content today, because I need to buy this track as well, so I thought I may as well buy some bits and pieces. Actually, no, I don't need to buy this track. It's free content. I must have bought next week's track, I think. I can't remember, in all honesty, because obviously this place, you got the rallycross track that I've used a few times. I think it's this place. I'm pretty certain it's this one. I don't really know. Perhaps having issues. I mean, yeah, we're pulling away from the guys behind though. Pretty quickly again. Trying to hang on to the coattails of the guys in front. But again, we just need championship points at the moment. Such a long season ahead of us. If we can keep picking up sort of top 5s, top 10s as all one of the guys in front, I'm going to put a bit of mileage through his rubber. It's not what you want to do. Very, very easy to do. Is this going to be a race where we basically spend the entire time in P6? I can't imagine so. If you missed the video from last week where we went to Las Vegas, that was interesting in the way we sort of moved around the field. See, I won't leave too many spoilers at the start. I'm sure I'll mention it at some point during this race. But yeah, that one was quite weird in the way we shuffled around the grid. Sort of ended up pretty much everywhere at one point or another. Pretty much ended up, yeah, in every spot inside the top 30 at some point or another in that race. But so far so good though. No. Really? Really? As soon as I say that, we get another caution. Again, no need for tyres. We've only got 5 sets this week. I think tyre sets are actually working again now. So obviously we have got to be a bit more careful about that. And to be honest, I think around here you probably want to save your rubber for towards the end so you can be as quick as possible. Again, we seem to have quite a clear-cut advantage over the guys behind, and just not quite enough to hang on with the guys in front early on. So I think, yeah, keeping the car in one piece, obviously is always pretty nice to do in these oval races. But yeah, we'll wait and see. Got a long old day ahead of us still, as we're now officially 1/15 of the way through this race. It sounds like a lot, really isn't, unfortunately. Or 14th even, so yeah, that's better progress. Yeah, lap times are pretty quick for the most part so far. I mean, obviously the last lap's not representative anymore. Unfortunately, I haven't got race labs on either this week again. I'll be honest, I was too busy trying to frantically download all the updates. I managed to literally do 2 laps of practice around here. Obviously, when I saw what this track config was like, I was like, this is probably not going to go well. But yeah, so that's why I haven't got sort of anything like that set up again. It was very much just trying to get every single thing updated ready to do this race that we needed to as well. Oh, how was someone already a lap down? Must be a tough old day for... Well, it's going to be alright for them now. They're back on the lead lap, back with everyone. Oh, we got our friend Brendan as well. I hadn't even spotted that. Didn't see him last week. We're out to the Saturday race, but Brendan Andrews, I think he's going to be a staple of the Wednesday night racing. But yeah, forgot about him. Perhaps I'll have to... Well, I don't know why I've made... Well, I know why I've made an enemy out of him. Because he tried to wreck me in Daytona. Well, I mean, he successfully wrecked me at Daytona, but it didn't work for him. I still got P2 in the end. But yeah, he's clearly very quick though in these cars. A good front runner in this series. Although we have got higher I rating than him on the ovals apparently. We're number 15 to his number 17, so there's probably about 6 I rating between us, but still. 2 to green though. I have to go once more in this race. Fuel, we can... It genuinely surprised you if we didn't need to pit for fuel in this race at all. I mean, we definitely will, but how many cautions we're probably going to get still. I mean, 2 in 10 laps is not great to start off a race. But if we can weed out all the guys that can't drive, then that would be good. But again, we shall wait and see. I think there was 11 splits ready for this race. Yeah, about 380. No, it might be 12 splits actually. 380 odd people signed up. 390. Might have just tipped over 400 by the time we were getting ready to go, which is quite good. I mean, obviously, I think, yeah, like I said, this track is free content, so obviously a lot more people will just jump in, especially on week 13 if you actually still want to do a semi-serious race. I mean, these are meant to be pretty serious, but yeah, you don't want to jump rallycross cars into Corvette GT1s and dead content and things like that, then this is probably the place to come. Especially, yeah, like I said, as it is free content as well. Well, apart from the car, of course. I'm sure a lot of people are jumping into this one this week. But anyway, starting on the outside once more. Holding dear to my heart my coveted P6. We've spent the early days holding on to this one. Let's see if this time around we might be able to get a bit of a cleaner restart. But again, we just need to look after the tyres. You want to be there with 10 laps to go. We learned that last week. It doesn't matter where you are early on, as long as you've still got a quick race car underneath you. It should all, hopefully, work your way towards the end. Saying that, keeping a quick race car might be a little bit more difficult around here. The walls tend to creep up on you, especially with the wheel spin you can get out of this, well, out of turn 1 and then this corner as well. Anyway, getting ready to go green. Don't know why I'd left it in third all throughout that safety car. Where's the leader going to go? There we go. Oh, we've actually got a jump on the 29 this time. As soon as I say that, he tries to dive me. But we'll have that. Thank you very much. Brendan taking a very, very low line there as well. Tall running quite deep into the corner. We run him even deeper. So yeah, perhaps the 29... I mean, he's always struggled a bit off the restarts, but never seen him struggle that much. But yeah, again, trying to keep good tyre wear at the moment. The 12 is... Obviously, after that wheel spin moment he had, he might struggle a bit earlier than the rest of us, but again, we seem to shred through the rubber in these cars. We'll wait and see if the 29 can hang. I just feel it gets so loose right the way through.
You've just done a 27.8.
There you go, yeah, lap times is still pretty quick though. Oh, and there we go. Only the one. Hopefully he doesn't wreck anyone else in the process, so we don't get another caution. Ah, then we get another safety car. We're up to 4th at least, so I mean we're making progress, but I love this. I desperately need, like, wouldn't it be great if you could just like request like 3K iRating? That'd be handy, I feel, at this point, because we do still seem to get all of this sort of stuff. And again, on the ovals, especially around... I mean, obviously, we wouldn't be quick enough for 4K SOF races. That's just inevitable. But anyway, I'm tempted... No, I don't want to pit yet. To be honest, with how many cautions we've got, I don't think you ever want to pit and end up back in the pack. Might bait it, though. Yeah, we'll go for a bait quickly. See if anyone falls for it.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit.
There we go, over to third. Brendan is the only one into the bits. Which is good for us. We start on the inside then. Might be able to get a jump on the 26. Get ourselves over to P2. Which would be good. And yeah, Brendan is now on a bit of a different strategy. There's our pit box as well. So we got a really late box, which is good to know. How many cars are a lap down already? I'll have to have a look when this guy comes around what position he's in. Oh no, he is last, in all fairness. Oh, so we've still got everyone running them. That's quite impressive. 3 cautions and no one out. Love that. I feel like every week in this series I just get more and more sarcastic. Generally because I'm quite tired when these races start. And I know full well it's going to take like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, Daytona nearly killed me. I was until like half midnight, and I was like, this just isn't a fun idea. But it was, I mean, it was our best result of the season so far. The only way we're going to be able to better it is by winning. And I've obviously never won a NASCAR Cup Series race, but you never know. You never know when it's going to be your lucky day. I mean, I'd like to hope by the end of the season we can try and win one, but again, I don't want to get too optimistic. We'll wait and see. Obviously, a long season again. Championship points are key. We just want good, consistent results. I'm not after some explosive 3 wins in a row and then 9 wrecks or whatever. I just want to try and get to the end of as many races as possible. You know, it is very much a learning experience, 2021, in this championship. We've got 3 Fords at the front though, which is nice. We'll be able to work with these guys. Here's sort of Toyota just behind us. Yeah, the throttle though is so sensitive around here. I mean, you can see it on the tracer. I mean, I'm not blipping it. In fact, I'm recalibrating my wheel. Oh, excuse me, just before this, because I was worried that perhaps it was something, just where obviously I plugged it back into my PC from the Xbox. I know, obviously, just how short the gears are around here. Yeah, it really does like to blip a lot. You've got to be super smooth on it, and that's why I think people are struggling so much with the oversteer. Have we had 3 or 4 cautions? Only 3, but that's worrying you've already lost count in 20 laps. Anyway, back to go green once more. Have people already forgot how many cautions we've had? I mean, it's ridiculous in 20 laps, but still. Let's hopefully try and match this guy for the restart then. Next caution I'm tempted to pit though. Go for some rubber, but again, it's probably not worth it. We've only used 3 gallons so far. So we definitely, obviously, will need to pit by the end. I'll sit right at the bumper with the 7 then.
We're going green.
Guys, I'm not sure I want to try and pass these 26. He's probably pretty quick. There we go. Not quite getting the run on the 26 either. That 7 has got it sussed.
P3.
And I will quite happily move over to P3. Ease on the brakes into the corner. Yeah, I think the top 2 are probably going to rumble away from us a bit in this one. They've just got a bit more pace than me, so we need to stop dragging the foot on the throttle. We know how sensitive it is. Are we quicker than the guy behind though? That's the next question. Ugh. Try and open up the track width as much as possible. You feel like you're practically on the wall. Back end just moving around a little bit underneath us. Yeah, top 2 have definitely got a bit more pace though, but I think we're still pulling away from the guy behind.
That's your fastest lap. Safety car's coming out.
Oh, really? How are people doing it that much this early? I'm sorry, that it's getting a bit ridiculous. Again, no point pitting this early. Of course, everyone else decides to dive it in. And even then, you think it's still not worth the risk, although much people have sort of sat in the way. Pit road's open. I'm sure the 26 will either bait one way or the other. Ugh.
What's your speed?
Nope, no one else pitting him. That's alright. I saw Sam trying to get round us there, but... Anyway. I would love to see if we could try and get 10 laps. I know it's very optimistic, but 10 laps in this race without caution. Because so far, our average in this race is absolutely dog. How is car 3 again? How many laps down was this guy? We're only 27 laps in, and half of those have been under caution. I really just want to put a message in chat going, can everyone please stop wrecking? That would be good. Ooh, yeah, still though, I'm just having a look round this place. I know obviously it's quite an old scan. I think it's 2012 this one, so it's only a decade old. But it still just seems like a really weird oval in just every sort of way, like even its setting. It seems like it's just in the middle of a desert. Right, 2 to green. How many laps of the field does you reckon we've got? 188. I want to see it last that far. We're not even a third of a tank in yet. May as well take the shortest line again. I mean, let's be fair, we're going to pit under caution anyway. It's kind of pointless. Ooh. Where? Hey? Catch the... Catch or pass? Catch makes more sense, pass doesn't. So Kenny's number 7 then. And then Cameron. I recognise Cameron as well, I think. I would have thought we're probably getting matched with all the same people week in, week out. I just don't remember too many names so far. Until they wreck me normally. That's when I start remembering them. Right, well, we are going to go green as we head on to lap 30. But, yeah, I really don't want this race taking 2 hours, I can't lie. How long have we been going for? 22 minutes there or thereabouts? Yeah, we're only 29 laps in, so not fun.
Get ready, safety cars coming in.
Right, about to go green then once more. Let's sit right on the bumper of the 7. Again, deja vu that stunt. People are going too wide behind us. Yeah, top 2 have definitely seemed to have got something. Ah, and there's another wreck.
Full course yellow, safety cars coming out.
Can some of these wrecks just take people out of the race? Like, as bad as it sounds. Kind of like, clearly the people that can't drive just, like, leave. And again, this is why I don't want to pit yet still. Because you just think, I don't want to get involved in anything like that. Because apparently it's happening every 2 minutes. Pace car's earning his money though, fair play. I mean, we get a good chance to look at it over the course of this race so far. What's that, caution 5? In 32 laps? It's tracks like this that you regret deciding with yourself you're going to try and do a full season. I won't lie. trying to work out how far the steering rack is out. Obviously, it is always pulling that way. That's the whole point of these cars, but it still seems a bit more than normal. Perhaps that's just the setup for it, because obviously it is quite a tight oval. It does tend to pull a lot more, but I don't know. I just want some clean running. That's all I desire. Right, almost ready to go green once more. I'm sure we're going to be another deja vu restart. But yeah, you really just hope at some point people will learn just to, even if it's just single file for a few laps. Because this is not, I don't think, anyone's idea of fun, I can't lie.
Going green next time by.
How many laps of the fuel do you reckon we got now? 266! Oh god, that's quite funny. We'll be able to go, yeah, double race distance at this rate. I mean, I know it's obviously completely inaccurate, but still. It does make you wonder just how far we could potentially go into this race if we do keep getting these cautions. I mean, I hope we don't. I'd actually like to get on with some sort of racing, but, you know.
Heads up, prepare for green flag.
We've already had nearly as many cautions here as we did at Daytona. Rather surprisingly, we've slotted into P3. And rather surprisingly, they're still going 2, possibly 3 wide behind us. There's your bets for just how few laps we're going to be able to get caution free. My guess is 4. And even that's wildly optimistic at this stage. Trying to turn in a bit later, see if we can get some more bite out of the car. I feel like we're starting to get into a better groove though with it. Perhaps we have looked after the tyres quite well.
That's your best lap in this session.
See that? Still hitting PBs. Guys behind already dropping back. Not falling away particularly from the guys in front either.
That was a 27.9. Yellow flag. Safety car is out.
I don't even know, I was just talking game, can't I? I don't think we've got it set up. Is it T? I don't know. Oh, there we go. I've never actually done this before. There we go. I'm sure people now will think we better race differently. There's one guy who sat near the front of the field. As said so. Again, it's still not worth pitting at this stage. That's what I pretend to be as well, but it's not worth it. We will inherit the lead. Oh god, everyone's pitting.
Is pitting.
I'll take the lead for a few laps. Tyres feel good still. If there's a big wreck now, at least we'll get to control the pace off the restart, things like that. Yeah, no, a lot of people have stayed out actually. Right, how many... What position is car 24 in then? That's the next question. Because it just seems like every time it's like 2 car wrecks. 24 is in P... 33. Yay. We are a quarter of the way there though. After half an hour. This race is going to take 2 hours, isn't it? I can just tell. Is it C then? Is it chat? Was it? Oh, I don't know. I clicked a button and it worked, and I don't know which button I actually clicked. That would have probably been quite useful. Right, at least we get to control the pace now. I'm trying to work out... I'm trying to work out what the pace car is. I cannot for the life of me work it out. Is it a BMW? It's rather worrying that I can't. Is it? I don't know. What's the 5 doing? I've got no idea what the 5's doing. Anyway, 2 to green. Got a lot of cars staying, so all those quicker guys now, obviously they've been shuffled back. Hopefully we can get a few clean laps, and then next caution we probably should just pit for tyres.
Safety car in this lap.
But hey, I mean, we've moved up the order. We'll get a couple of laps led in this race. Haven't been any lower than 6th at any point so far, which is good. We've got 218 laps of fuel. You actually have to pit in these races. Worries me they're already thinking about that, but still. Right, now the real question is, when do we go? Good restart. Or at least I want to think so.
You're in the lead. The gap behind is now 0.3.
You don't have any, what's it, Geico restart zones in this, so I'll take it. And how are they going to wreck each other? It's because of all the fanning down there, right? That's the problem. How do the tyres feel? The tyres still feel good. And they've done like 20 racing laps, so they should do. So we've instantly just able to pull away.
That last lap was at 28.2.
Alright, come on, let's get some good laps in. He's mentioned anything, I just want some laps led in this. kiss that apron on the exits. Kind of behind gets a little bit squirrely.
Safety car deployed.
How are so many people still wrecking? Oh good, someone's disconnected. Hopefully there was actually some proper carnage. Again, I still don't think it's worth... Oh god. I've gone through the pace car, so at least I know what it looks like from the interior now. Again, I still don't think it's worth pitting. Brendan's already back up to P3. Fair play. So he might be quick off the restart. Or he should be. Is he going to pit again? Christ, he's on a different strategy, isn't he? We're going to have two extra sets of tyres over him towards the end. Depending on how things go, of course. Almost a third of the way there, though. Almost. Not quite yet. Not to be melodramatic, but I think this is arguably the worst 50 laps for a race I've ever done so far. He's already gone past. Would love to believe this could still get done in like an hour and a half, but I'm not optimistic. I mean, at the moment we're protecting the race car quite well though, staying out of the front. I think the only thing we've done is graze the wall. That certainly hasn't cost us anything. Why do they race here though? Alright.
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Getting ready to go green once more then. Here from Phoenix. Are we going to get more than 4 laps green? Probably not. Is this just going to be one of those races where you crawl all the way to the line and a mixture of cautions and 3 laps runs? Yes, it appears to be. I'm try a bit of a higher line this time.
Get ready, safety cars coming in. Green flag.
And a decent start. things at the moment. May as well just try and keep hitting our marks. Just wait for another caution. I think it's number 12 starting to stick with us, but I don't think he's quite got the pace. A bit of a wobble. That's fine.
That lap was a 27.9. Safety cars out. Full course yellow.
I want to know how guys are only 5 seconds ahead of me. What was the button I pressed? Oh, it was T. Apparently I can't type. Yeah, over 1/3 race distance though. It's definitely eye-pacing so far. I mean, it's such a long race as well. I think, why are people still somehow doing it every other lap? Definitely don't quite have enough fuel to get to the end though. I have to pit at least once in this race. Again, I just like, even if we could just rack up 30 laps at this point clean, I'll be happy. Just want to at least try and get towards lap 100. Again, just keep doing what we're doing. Again, a lot of laps led. We're, again, keeping the car out of trouble. Really, I think, yeah, so far that's all we can ask for. Would love to know how many cars have got damage. A 100 laps to go, though.
We're going green next time by.
Always seems weird this is still a 1.5 mile oval as well. So it's actually like a 225 mile race, as well, 230. There or thereabouts.
Heads up, prepare for green flag.
Just gonna go as early as possible.
Green, green, green.
Probably a bit cheeky with that one, but you know. At this point, I don't really care. I think if we can just cause a big wreck behind us. Yeah, actually a few cars out that can't drive anymore, that would probably be quite good. Actually losing the will to cope in this race. I thought this wasn't meant to be week 13 ridiculous racing. I thought. See, Brendan's back up to P7 already. We do definitely... Well, we need to pit at some point, but I just don't know when. I feel like on the one hand, we may as well just keep staying out here at the moment, but on the other hand, I'm just there like, surely at some point we might actually get some laps in. Perhaps my optimism is ridiculous though. We still haven't even used half a tank of fuel yet. Hooray for car 1. What position is car 1 in? Is it about P32 still? Oh, P31, my god. There's still at least 31 cars running in this and we've had this many cautions. Perhaps I'm going to have to switch to Saturday mornings more frequently. There's like no cars wrecked in the pits either still. May as well explore over here. I like that banner. That banner just there. I can vouch for that banner. So far, I must admit, my safety car procedure has not been great. Also, we've been leading, so I probably should stick a bit closer to it this time round.
Ready, we're going green. Get ready, going green.
good upshifts there, but oh god, that's a big send coming in. It's giving us a chance to break away though again. Oh no. Almost some contact. Chad trying to make a move. Oh my god. Now we're struggling with understeer a bit more. I'll think about pitting soon. Oh, and is that going to be another caution? Surely there's no check up. No, might have got away with it. I'm good if we have a full blown wreck towards the front of the field. Still able to get the thing back in the 27s though. Oh god, back in trying to break away then. Is that Brendan all the way up to like P3 already? To be honest, now I'm starting to think we can do with another caution. There's a couple of guys behind us. Oh no, it is Cam as well, who was pretty quick at the start. He's lagging all over the place. Yeah, so I think a lot of the guys that started a bit further back have now caught back up with us. Still got everyone running.
That lap was at 28.1.
This guy last doesn't seem to be very quick.
Lap time was 28.1.
Just chucked in. Maybe a bit more of the high camber. Trying to just, if he sends it, just hover over the rake.
Carlo. P2, clear inside.
I let him have it.
Ever is leading the race. Car outside. Car high. Clear high.
Whew, back in, tried to get away then. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be fighting these guys at the moment. I think we need to pit when we get a chance. Next caution. Must be now where we don't get a caution until like lap 100. Ooh. Finally getting a bit squirrely. think we're hitting particularly bad lines though at the moment still. It's just, again, you've got to sort of steer through the throttle. I've got the idea, Spotter.
Safety car deployed.
Yes, that's what we need. Right. Now, we probably don't even need to add more fuel, let's be fair. I'm not going to put any more fuel in. We are going to have a new set of tyres though. Just because these ones are going off. And hopefully we should hold on to a couple more places. Because the field was a bit more narrow. No, we will. I would be really tempted to try and stay out as long as possible. We are near enough halfway there though in this race. In an hour. I would have thought a track like this, it probably reckon should have taken about 70 minutes if everything ran perfectly. Pit lane's open now. Now we'll go for a late switch in.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Watch your speed limit in the pits. The leader, Heber, is pitting.
Hopefully if we stick in 4th gear we can... Where's our man? There he is. Right, just go for tyres, don't need fuel. Yes! Stayed ahead of that guy. And obviously, again, we've got much fresher tyres than all. Well, we've got more sets of tyres than these guys. And again, now we've got to try and look after them. No one's stayed out though. By the look. Oh no, doesn't look like anyone stayed out. Cam was always pretty good on the restarts as well when he was starting P3.
You're halfway home. We think about 33 laps of fuel remaining.
33 laps of fuel, it reckons. I've taken a bit of a risk on the fuel. Can't lie. Still don't know whether it's worth brimming it again. Although, no, we probably won't need a full tank of fuel. Even if we do run it dry. I think at the very most we're only going to need about another half tank to get to the end. We'll leave it at 10 next time we stop. Again, we may as well, it's sort of that thing now, we may as well try and use as many sets of tyres as possible in the latter stages. Yeah, I mean, at least we've explored the pit lane today, I suppose.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
I'm just going to be listening out when the leader goes. And we don't have much fuel in this thing, so we might still be pretty quick.
Be ready, we're going green.
17 going to get underneath? Try and swing it right around the outside if we can.
Clear low.
Yes, we do. We do hold on to P2. I think we're going to look after the rubber.
That lap time was 27.7. Fastest lap for ever, 27.4. You've just done a 27.5.
This guy's going for it then off the restart. Got number 7 as well behind us again now.
All course yellow, safety cars coming out.
How is it so often? Probably should turn on me race chat for these, but I don't think I want to listen to. I would have thought it's probably a lot of American children that have just come home from school, or people that don't have a job in the US. That's why they're able to race at like 3 PM. Not that I'm getting incredibly salty or anything, as we're still getting cautions every 5 laps. We've still got a third of a tank of fuel. We can genuinely make it to like lap 120 here. And what position is car 29 in then? Let's find out. Is it P34 by any chance? P31. I say next caution. I'm tempted to come in for another set of tyres and fuel. May as well start burning through sets. They don't seem to fade off too quickly though. I'd love to just be able to go green from here to the flag, but it's not gonna happen. He says, as it then proceeds to go green to the flag. Impressed though with how we've been able to find more pace in the car though. Been able to adapt a lot more as this race has gone on. Early on, yeah, I very much felt like we definitely didn't have the pace to match the top guys, but now I think we can hang. I'll try it again round the outside down towards 1. See if we can send it. You silly, I'm still going to send it. It's just me losing my sanity at this point. Right. Let's get ready to rumble once more. Could we make it to lap 100? Without another caution? No is definitely the answer.
Heads up, prepare for green flag. Green flag.
Ooh, inside didn't get a good restart. Chuck it back down towards 1. Oh, let's nick the outside wall, that's fine. Have we actually been outside the top 2 since like lap 20 here?
Yellow flag, safety car is out.
We're pit again, may as well. We'll basically brim the tank. Get all the tyres on. Even if we end up being in the mid-pack, it might make things interesting for a couple of laps at the very least.
Watch your speed. Look out for the pit speed limit.
I'm probably insane for doing this. We'll get wrecked now, but hey. 3 seconds of optionals. May as well take those. Got to go out of the rear of the field anyway, aren't we? Oh, so Kenny's been wrecked then. And we get to sit in the back with fresher rubber, hopefully trying to move past cars that can't drive. Got to make it a little interesting for myself, I suppose. This is where we really want a long stint without any cautions. Oh. Why are you still racing with that destroyed car? I completely understand a little bit of panel damage. You think, fair enough, you know, for over halfway there, you think you may as well just stick at it, but surely. I mean, we're one of the last cars on the... Well, I've just seen that guy's paint scheme in front of us as well. Why am I here? What am I doing? How many cars do you reckon we can move past pretty quickly? Guillemio... I don't know how to pronounce his name. That guy who... I mean, he spent the first 10 minutes spamming his Twitch chat. His Twitch channel in chat. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Tempted just to wreck him. How does that guy not know simple maths? Oh, what have I clicked?
Safety car in this lap.
Ah, right, I mean the actual race. 312 laps they do around here in real life. Right. Let's get ready to agree once again then. See how many places we can make back up.
Get ready, safety cars coming in.
Right, no more cautions, come on. Let's get some good running in, people. It's the lowest I've been all day. That I'm not too worried about. Until I get wrecked instantly.
Green, 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 let's go. 15th place. Got a car low. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low. Car low.
So much more grip than these guys.
You're still there. Hold your line. They're inside. Car high.
It's like playing against easy AI.
V12. Clear high.
I mean, we've been in the other office. Oh, I don't care. He says, getting more and more angry. As long as I don't get hit. I'm willing to... I bet it's just one guy that keeps spinning it by himself off restarts. We're not going to see more cars into the pits then. No idea what that guy's doing. No, we are not, in a word. Ah, fair enough. Why are we... First time I've hit another car today. What's this guy doing? Right, should be on the outside for the restart. Kenny's out. That's a bit gutting for him. I think he was he the pole man? He was right up there anyway. I think we got pretty much the freshest rubber on the field right now. So we've still got to continue slicing and dicing. Got to keep making moves if we can. We're almost 2/3 of the way there. In a race that is probably now going to take us over 2 hours. Tell you what, if we get wrecked with like 5 to go here, I'm going to be so mad.
Safety car in this lap.
let's aim for another good restart. Still try and use this fresher rubber whilst we got the clear cut advantage with it. Try and get around a couple of people in towards the one.
Get ready, safety cars coming in.
I just want to try and keep one set of tyres ready for right towards the end. I'm going to try a third gear start this time round.
Green flag.
Shouldn't really feel much different.
Inside.
Not too sure what that guy's doing.
He's still there. He's still there.
Old rubber isn't particularly fun.
Line.
Go.
Still there.
Oh god, no. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Still there. He's still there. Clear low.
No caution?
Safety cars coming out. Full course
Caution.
yellow.
I think we might want to try and pit again. Not happy with how much we grazed the wall there. Was only a scuff, but it wasn't great. I seem to have to do one more quickly beforehand. See what the damage is like. Of course, we get a lot of other cars in the pits. Would be nice to actually see towards the front of the field. No, we don't. I'll dive it in then.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Brandon's in.
Watch your speed.
So Brandon and I might be on similar strat towards the end then. I think we've both now used 3 sets of tyres.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 39 Celsius.
I still don't believe we need any more fuel. Is that Brandon in front? I think it is. Yeah, Brendan. 10 seconds of optionals, we may as well take them. Not happy with that wall scuff, we've definitely done it we shouldn't have done. Ooh. So Mark accidentally got the throttle a little bit earlier than he'd intended to. No idea what position we're back down to. P14? P14. So I'm going to be starting right behind Brendan then. A few more guys disconnecting.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
So yeah, Brendan and I should be quick then. But as Brian. He's got a pretty wrecked race car as well though. I think Brendan's is looking pretty bang tidy still. Well, I think we're still on 0x, aren't we? Yeah, we're still on 0x, which is good. Three outside? Right. Let's try and go green again. Just over 50 laps to go.
Be ready, we're going green.
May as well try and work with Brendan if we can. But I mean, there's just going to be more and more cautions, aren't there?
Green, 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 let's go.
Oh.
13th place. Carlo.
I'll go straight around the outside of Brendan then.
He's still there. Inside's clear.
Oh, got that out of the front.
Car high. Hold your line.
I think Brendan's watched me sneak by him. Knew we needed to make moves as well.
Clear outside. Car high. Clear outside. Car outside. P10. That was 28.4. Still there. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear low. Car outside. Hold your line. Still there. Yellow flag. Safety car is out.
Right, pass Brendan. That's the important thing first of all. It's just so ridiculous. How are we getting like 3 laps of run? No, it was 2 laps then, wasn't it? Wasn't even that. And then just caution after caution. I think, yeah, we've done 108 laps now, and I think the longest clean spell we've had was still 8 laps. We might have got like 10, 12 at one point, but... We had no issues then. We were going 3 wide, getting round cars. And just other people wrecking instantly. I think we can shuffle our way up towards the top 5 though. We can work with Brendan. Perhaps I reckon he's forgot who I am out to Daytona. Weird flex, but okay. Nice, mate. What position is he in? Sorry? Is he at the front? Oh, he's P2 now. I want to get past Lewis then. I reckon Brendan genuinely doesn't remember me. Which is probably a good thing, to be honest. Don't think we'd be working fairly well together if he did. Okay, we're on the same strat now. Pretty certain. He might have used one more set than me actually still. If you get caution with 15 to go, I'm just going to lob the last... Either we lob the second to last set or we lob the last set, depending on where we're at. Fuel's still absolutely fine. Definitely not going to need any more fuel. Let's be so I go green from here to the flag, which I can't see happening, I won't lie. And someone's taken out the pit lane cone for whatever reason. I don't genuinely want to know how many laps we've done under caution in this race, I can't lie. It's so depressingly high. It's probably more than half. Anyone that's actually stuck by and watched any of this, I do feel quite sorry for. Thank God I decided this season I was just going to leave these all unedited. Why? Why are we not going green? They decided to red flag it. Actually, I do hope not. Not yet. Still got a few more places we need to make up before they do that.
Heads up, prepare for green flag.
Not too sure what the 3 is doing, but we shan't worry. We're going green now? There we go. The pace car has genuinely led by far and away the most laps here. And yeah, Cameron's right, his entire race is green delayed. We're up to 7th. How we managed that then? I was going to say, there didn't seem to be enough cars in front of me, but... Right, let's get ready to go again then.
Be ready.
Keep trying to move up, if we can. Come on.
P8, got car high. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside, 7th position. Car high. Still there. Clear high.
Brendan's still trying to follow us past. P2's getting loose, we're getting loose.
6th place. That was at 27.6. Car inside. Still there. Inside's clear. Car low. Clear low. Car inside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear inside. P5. The lap time was at 28.0.
Oh, Brandon's been wrecked by the looks of it. No, he's held on to it. Fair play to him. He's going to destroy his tyres then. We need to stop leaning on us so much as well. We've got so much more grip over everyone else still in front of us. May as well look after the rubber.
Car outside. Still there. Clear high. The gap behind is now 0.2.
Oh, she's getting loose.
P4. Your last lap time was at 27.9. Car outside, clear high. Car outside, clear high. P3, you've just done a 28.0. ahead is now 2.0 seconds.
Top 2 have been able to break away. Next course we get, I'm definitely going to pit.
Safety cars out. All course yellow.
Again, now I say that, I don't know whether it's worth pitting. So we've got such a quick car at the moment. Relative to the guys in front, I think if they pit, we've got to. If not, may as well stay out and try and get reamed them. Few people in. No, not too many actually. That's alright. I mean, we might be able to get to the end on this set, to be honest. Certainly have a lot. Well, we should have more pace than the 26. Unfortunately, I don't, Brendan. And I don't know how to DM you. Did he just use the term oof, unironically? I can't work with this guy anymore. He's still up in, like, 5th still. Oh, we've got 30 laps to go though. I feel like we're finally starting to get towards the end game here. I mean, this race shouldn't take 2 hours, but, you know. We get another caution. Ugh. Yeah, I think if we get any more cautions, we may as well just go on to another set of fresh rubber, but it's just so difficult to judge. Hopefully we can get another few laps of green running. I mean, these tyres will get to the end if they need to, but might just not be particularly fun. Recognise RJ as well. Pretty certain we raced him at least back at Daytona. To be honest, I think we massively overfueled the car at this stage.
Get ready, race will resume at the end of this lap.
Back at the front once more though. We've kept ourselves in contention up to this point. Oh, come on, 32 to go. Why? It's going to be 31 then by the time we go again. This race has been so driving like at speed free. I haven't even like built up any sort of sweat or anything. Right, we need a good clean start as long as we don't lose any places. I mean, we can send it into one if we need to.
Get ready. Safety
We've
cars
got a
coming
good
in.
pace. We've got good tyres. We can definitely get past Cameron off the restart.
Green flag, we're racing.
We responded well.
P2.
Cam's done pretty well on his tyres though, so... Come on, start hitting your marks again. Someone wrecked it by themselves.
That lap was at 27.7. Safety cars coming out. Yellow flag.
Right, I'm pitting. Just give up. Yeah, we're going to pit for another set and just hopefully fly to the end. It's make or break though for us. Alright, we're gonna bait him to stay out. If he pits, actually, we'll stay out.
What's your speed limit?
Taking a big gamble here, but hopefully it'll pay off. Got a lot of cars trying to get round, but we may as well. So we're just blowing their engine. How many cars have just got destroyed engines? There's just two guys with blown engines running around. What on earth is this? How on earth have they not been meatballed?
The car ahead's pitting now.
In our perfect world, we just want clean running to the end. Right, so we're in P13. We got fresh rubber. We're the only car on fresh rubber. 25 to go. Let's see if we can just fly around cars. It's a bit of a risk what we've done, but we may as well at this stage. We've got a lot of fuel still in there. I've only got one more set of tyres as well, but I don't think we're going to need that. There's no point in pitting again.
next time by.
So we'll be on the inside as well, which is good. Hopefully. Shame we've got to look at the number 4's paint scheme again. Right, let's get ready to hopefully shuffle back through the pack once more. 4, stick right with the guys up in front.
Be ready, we're going green.
Come on, how is that a 4X?
Carlo, P13. Hold your line, clear inside, car inside, clear inside, car outside. Hold your line, clear outside.
It's going to definitely be another caution. And we've just got to look after the rubber.
P11.
Whoa!
Outside. Clear outside.
First time I think I've locked up one of these on an oval.
Return to position. Still
Maybe we
there.
haven't destroyed the cert.
Outside. Car high.
Car stiff is good.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear high. Eighth place. You've just done a 27.7.
Sorry, that's
Car
my
down low.
off.
Clear low. Inside. Still there. He's still there. Clear low.
I think we need another caution at some point. Just rebunch up the guys in front.
Car high. Clear high.
Picking up a lot of 4Xs as well at this stage. We're playing aggressive. Yeah, there we go. That'll be another caution, I think.
Safety car out. Here we go.
Perfect for us. Rebunches up the field even more. But we've definitely got some front end damage now. May as well put it in a lower gear though. Burn more fuel. Can't we go see anyone else pit? Yes, we are. We go right to the front. Oh, oh, oh!
Leader Heber is pitting.
Right, so we're up into 4th then. Thanks for putting me in the wall, whoever you are. Right, so we've still got fresher rubber than everyone in front of us and a lot less cars. But Brendan's still quick. I completely agree with you, Jeff. I'm just hoping, yeah, that lockup hasn't destroyed that front inside wheel. fact we were doing so well and then we're straight up to 8x is probably not ideal either. Although the first one shouldn't really count, I don't think. Still on the outside of the second row though, with, like I said, a lot fresher rubber than pretty much everyone around us. I think everyone's getting feisty towards the end though. $16 to go. Could we go green to the end from here, do we think? Probably not. Just trying to burn through fuel still. Sure, Brendan's probably a bit worried about us. We should get a good view of him though off the restart.
Safety car in this lap.
Someone in first gear? Or are they just dipping their clutch awfully?
Heads up, prepare for green flag.
Don't know why I hesitated. Should be straight into P3 though.
P3, inside, clear low.
Okay, we got good rubber though. Let's keep the nose clean. Oh, that's 12's trying it. Could get feisty. Just can't see Brendan being one that wants to give it up. That's exactly what I mean.
Car high. Still there. Car high. Car in front is clear outside, B2.
Wouldn't be surprised if the 12 tries to dump us though. You don't want to do that. That's not going to help him.
Your lap time was 27.7.
He's really trying to chuck it in. Don't know what to do, whether we just be brave or whether we just try and force an error out of him. He's definitely not as quick, but I don't want to do that either.
That lap was at 27.9.
Keep chucking it way too deep into here as well.
P2.
It's cost us a lot of time.
Lap time was 28.1.
That's what it want to be. Oh no, I'm an idiot. It's just how much we're pushing. His tyres are definitely going. There you go. That's what I mean. Show the nose. Do we try and get a move done though, just in case it goes caution.
That lap was at 28.2. Carlo, clear inside.
Come on. Oh! There's our chance. Surely he's going to be offline into here. He's going to sit on the apex.
Safety car deployed.
No! Oh god. Does this mean we're not going to get a chance, or is... No, surely it'll go extended. We need to absolutely nail this final restart. Oh god. If he's just won that through making that big a mistake and then just parking on the apex, I'm going to be so tilted. He's not going to pit. I don't know why he's pretending to bait that this late on. We got probably the 4 quickest guys on track as well now, back up in the top 4 as well. Oh no. I just gotta hope he overcooks it. Stick close to him off the restart. I hope he overcooks it somewhere and he can just sneak at the inside or be brave around the outside. But again, I don't think I'm going to get any room if I try that. Pretty much 2 hours of racing now done. Right, we're going to get one chance. I'm sure Brendan's going to be trying it as well. Trying to work the fronts a bit. We've just got to be brave if we want this. Respond well to the lights. happens, happens now. It'll be 2 laps though, won't it, I think? But I think lap 1 will define it. Someone will go way too aggressive. Yep, we will get 2 laps. Come on. Cam's on fresher rubber and he's been really quick all day. It just feels like it's going to be one of those ones where I could either win it or end up P18, to be honest. To apply so much pressure to Lewis here, but don't allow Brendan an opportunity.
Get ready, the safety car's coming in.
Cold, come on.
Hold your line. Clear low. Car low. Hold your line. Inside to clear.
I think Lewis has done enough though. Come on, Lewis in. Oh, that was so much oversteer.
Last lap, looking good for a podium.
It's not going to be enough though, I don't think. Oh, we've come so close. Through the final corner. Oh god, don't use it now.
Well done, decent
We'll
drive.
bin it over the line by ourselves. Another P2 though. We've had a decent run of form early on this season, but I want to win. I want to win at the end of the day. 6/10 between Lewis and I in the end there. But I mean, GG's to him at the end of the day. Thank you all so much for watching. If you managed to survive that 2-hour slugfest. Arguably the worst race I think I've ever been involved in on iRacing. But we made it to the end once more. We picked up good championship points. And yeah, we will be back next week, wherever we're racing next.